Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. So I just wanted to talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum and which one is actually, well, let's be honest, right? Ethereum is obviously leading the pack. I want to say that right now Ethereum does look like it's definitely leading. I still think both are going to drop. Um, Obviously, I think Bitcoin is going back to 53K. I think Ethereum more than likely is going to follow. I think Bitcoin's going to drop first, and then now I think Ethereum is going to follow. On this rally here, Ethereum was obviously leading. I'm still pretty bearish though, definitely bearish. Um, if we look at Bitcoin's chart, right? If we look at Bitcoin, it pushed up a little bit on the 4 hour, but it's already showing weak signs of not breaking that trend, right? And it's pretty clearly just wicking up there the trend. So it's pretty sad that it's doing that. I actually wanted a long here, but I'm like, you know what? This move doesn't seem like it's really gonna do much, so I didn't. I want this trend to break, right? If this trend breaks, all bets are off, and not even if trend breaks, right? You have to break trend, and you have to create a full bullish candle up here to actually keep running, right? So right, what happened back here on December 1st? You actually broke trend, but you didn't actually create a full bull candle above trend. So it's not. There's no confirmation, right? Um, the only sad part here, or not necessarily sad, is the only thing that I want to see is that the daily does look like it's weakening a little bit. It does look like it's creating a fresh, brand new bullish candle. I don't know how this is gonna play out because a lot of the signs right now definitely look like it wants to keep running to the upside. But look at even the hour, right? Look at the hour. It wants to create another bear trigger, and more than likely you might see this back all the way to like under like 56K. You might see another 56K Bitcoin short term, right? I still think there's a really strong chance that we go back to 53K. I mean, as soon as the daily actually confirms a bear trigger, I think you're going to see that drop to more than likely like 54.7 and then possibly 53K. It's just, it's kind of hard to tell right now because you're in such small support range and on trend. Um, but Ethereum does look like right now, like it wants to keep running to the upside. But again, it all depends on triggers, right? What do we always said? It all depends on triggers. It all depends on confirmation. Um, if we can get confirmation of, like for example, Ethereum just closed a bullish trigger, like at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? It barely opened a brand new candle. And obviously there's signs of going down, but you can't say that it's going to go down right now because it's barely 3:30, right? It's not official confirmation. I would have to come back in 3.5 hours and be like, okay, this candle closed X. This is where I think we're headed, right? As of right now, it does look like we are possibly headed down, and strictly on the fact because the 1 hour looks like it wants to close bearish, and we're already hitting highs on the stochastic, right? So if I had to say a direction, I'd say Ethereum and Bitcoin are going down. Again, I hope that they don't drop. I hope that they run to the upside really hard. Um, but it does look like it does look like we already have a trend, right? There's already an obvious trend right now. That's basically it. This is the trend right here, right? It bounced off what, one, two, three times of trend right here, right? So what we want to happen, right? Ideally, is you actually want to have a break of 4,671. You want to break here, right? You don't want to come back here. You don't want to break trend because then you're going probably all the way back to 43.88. Right? There's really only two things that can happen, and as of right now, if I had to pick something, I'd probably be bearish, just because the 1 hour looks like it wants to go bearish all over again. Right? That's what it kind of looks like. I'm just saying that from what TA is showing me, I would say that I'm bearish on Ethereum and Bitcoin right now. On Bitcoin definitely looks way more bearish than Ethereum does, and I think that Bitcoin again will probably be the leading factor of why everything goes down. Um, you guys can see, I mean, it just does not want to break trend, man. That's just the crabby part, right? And even on the hour is starting to show super weak signs on the hour. So, I mean, I can see this in different ways, but for the most part right now, I have to guess that we're gonna drop eventually, right? We're gonna drop eventually. The weekly is still pretty strong on the bear side. The daily wants to break bear, and then right now we have the hour and the 4 hour basically having weakness in the bull momentum side. So if I had to take a guess, I'd say we're gonna go down. And I'm still pretty bearish up until this trend breaks. If this trend breaks on Bitcoin, all bets are off. But until this trend breaks, I am 100% bearish on us going all the way back down to like under 55K and then possibly hitting 53K. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.